Ah, man, you know AB, after birth, algebra books, Adrien the Problem Broner, anybody can get it, says he's coming after RESPEK. That's why he's making 140. That's why he's going after Mikey Garcia. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And we work in 2017. It's been a good one. Adrien the Problem Broner, 33-2. 24 knockouts, will face Mikey Garcia, who is undefeated 36-0 with 30 knockouts on Showtime July 29th. And this is a good fight. I told you guys, and I'm going to keep repeating the same things because this is how I feel. Broner, he doesn't get enough credit for what he does do right. You know what I mean? It's easy for us as fans or haters, whatever you are, to pick and choose the bad stuff, you know what I mean, when someone's messing up. That's so apparent. That's what I feel like when it comes to boxing. That's why I say a lot of people don't know shit about boxing, word to Roger Mayweather, because they need visual cues, things that are so obvious and so flagrant to make up their mind on what's happening in a fight, right? Like Ward Kovalev, boom, Kovalev, beautiful counter, knocks Ward to the canvas, Ward's on all four. That's something we can visually see. And as a result, some people, that's how they interpret it. Oh, Kovalev kicked his ass, he won. Not taking in consideration the rest of the fight or anything else. They just look at that one moment. And there's a lot of fighters like that where I think Broner is one of them. And I'm not saying Broner's a saint. I know Broner knows himself that he's not a saint, right? Sometimes, for lack of better words, he be fucking up, right? We know that. But one thing you cannot take away from Broner, he's an entertainer. And on top of being a boxer, he knows how to entertain. He knows how to push them tickets. I did a video yesterday where he was like, ah, man, you know, I'm going to beat his ass. I'm going to call him, you ain't even Mikey Garcia. You Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean? Doing all this gets people talking. Even if he comes up short, what he said to Maidana, oh, you know, Chino, he going to act like he don't speak English. He don't speak any English. But after this fight, I'm going to make sure he speak English. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't true, but it still built up the fight and made people tune in, right? So that's one thing. You can't take away the showmanship and the entertainer. And then two, no matter how hard you try, unless you're a true hater, you cannot take away the fact that Broner will call a motherfucker out and he will fight whoever. And it's very evident because you don't go from 135 fighting the likes of Gavin Reese, jumping up fighting a light welterweight puncher in Paulie Malignaggi, who was then champion, beat him in your very next fight. You say, oh, the fans get to pick who I'm fighting, and actually stay true to that. No shade to Mayweather, but Mayweather did a poll and he said Amir Khan versus Maidana, you guys, the fans pick. And the fans picked on his poll, but then other fans on ESPN and alternate polls picked Maidana, and he picked Maidana. So, you know what I mean? Broner actually, you got to give him credit for that. He said, I'll let the fans pick. The fans picked Chino, and that subsequently was his first loss. So if he didn't let the fans pick, he might still be undefeated. You know what I mean? If he acclimated in the right way. So you cannot, Broner's not ducking or dodging anyone. Adrian Granados, some people, this is how, I've been in the game long enough, right? I've seen people come and go in this game. People that, oh, you suck, my channel's gonna be better than yours and stuff, and I don't even know if they make videos anymore, right? You know what I'm saying? I've seen people come and go, just maybe have families or whatever, and a lot of people didn't stand the test of time. And then you have new faces. That's just the way the game goes. But I've been in this game for a minute, so I've been recording and reporting on the sport of boxing, so I remember all these things. I remember when Broner was calling out Lucas Matisse. People said he was lying, and then Matisse got on the horn and he said, oh, why should I fight Broner now? He doesn't have a title. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a good job of calling someone's bluff. Broner will fight whoever. He fought Antonio DeMarco after he stopped John Molina Jr. at lightweight in 1 round in like 20 seconds or something crazy. Molina, known puncher, right? And this was several losses. This was before Broner, Terrence Crawford beat John Molina, stuff like that. Broner is down to scrap with whoever. So again, it's easy to highlight just the negatives, which again, sometimes I get tired of talking about Broner's F-ups. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, he's in jail again. Oh, he missed court. Oh, he's gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? But I will give credit where credit's due. And he does have skill, and he is down to scrap with whoever. And him fighting Mikey Garcia, to me, it proves that. Because it doesn't... He said he was having trouble making weight. So if you were having trouble making weight and then you're going down again to fight a fight that Showtime wanted against Mikey Garcia, who's 36-0, 30 knockouts, and we know how good Mikey is. He had a knockout of the year. Broner clearly is not scared of that, right? And you know, I mean, we've seen another similar situation. One guy moving up who had been looking good, Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., a person who struggled with some weight and was having to move down. So that doesn't always play in. Like, even though a guy's moving up, a guy moving down who's had trouble making that weight, you know what I mean? We don't know. So, bottom line, you can't take that away from Broner. And Broner said on a conference call, "They don't put enough respect on my name for all of my accomplishments in the ring. I'm the one that kids want to be now. They wanted to be like Floyd Mayweather when I was growing up. Now the kids want to be like Adrien Broner. It's okay though. This fight is just to show people I'm still here and I can still take over boxing after Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are done." Right? He talks about his shortcomings. Sometimes I fell short, but I got right back up and kept fighting. Right? I fought Adrian Granados because people feel like I'm not taking tough fights. I'm taking another tough fight after that in Mikey Garcia. He also says, "I have no problem making the weight. The fight gives me reason to make 140. I'll make the weight no problem. Just when I fought for the title, I'll make the weight easy." He said, "Making weight finna be a breeze." Once Adrien Broner is focused and on track, nobody can beat me. Only I can beat myself. A lot has changed. I got older. I got more wise, more mature, and I'm just focused on doing everything the correct way. The first half of my career, I tried to do things my way. I could have done better. I want to try doing things correctly. So that's what Broner had to say. And let's see it. Like, there's nothing else for me to even say. I want to see it. And the reason I say that is because Broner, there has been times where he's like, oh, I'm more mature now, and then he'll do something else, or then he'll slip, or then he'll get arrested. So let's see it. I know it's a good fight. I have the utmost respect for Mikey Garcia. I don't think it's an easy fight for him. Broner, I don't know if he said nobody can beat him when he's focused. I don't know that. But I do know if he is focused, he looks damn sharp. Like, if you watch the Khabib Verdiev, see, this is how I know who knows boxing, because what Broner did with Khabib Verdiev, to me, was impressive. Like, he was hitting him with uppercuts in transition and just foolishness. And some people are like, oh, but it's just Khabib Verdiev. Who the fuck is that? Right? But real boxing heads know that Khabib Verdiev fought Jesse Vargas, who later became a welterweight champion and just fought Pacquiao in November, gave Timothy Bradley hell in that 12th round, right? And Khabib Verdiev, in my opinion, beat Jesse Vargas. So we know Jesse Vargas is a good fighter, a tough fighter. He's a solid guy, right? We know these things. And Broner had no issue with him at all. You know what I mean? And Jesse Vargas, I thought, lost to him in the fight when they fought. So, you know what I mean? You got to know your boxing. Just because you haven't heard of Verdiev or whatever, that's one thing. But Broner chopped him up and diced him up and ended up stopping him like it was nothing. So obviously I'm not comparing Verdiev. See, this, again, I've been doing this too long. I know how some people think. They think with me making a factual statement that I'm comparing Khabib Verdiev to Mikey Garcia, which is ridiculous. I'm not saying that they're the same fighter, or obviously I think Mikey Garcia is better than Khabib Verdiev. I'm just saying you have to know your boxing, not just the huge names to know who's who. You know what I'm saying? And then it's boxing. Every so often we get a person that, like, even I never heard of, and they make a name, like Joe Smith Jr. Who the fuck was Joe Smith Jr. 2 years ago? I don't go to YouTube and tell me one video of somebody who's not from New York that was raving about Joe Smith Jr., right? And out of nowhere, he put a dent in Fonfara, and Fonfara just got stopped again. So maybe he never recovered from that, having a Adonis fight, a tough fight after that, Joe Smith, and he knocked Bernard Hopkins' ass out the ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's boxing. You can't tell, oh, it's Granados. Who's Granados? Granados is tough. He from a city that, and I'm not bragging, I know people out there in the Chi-Town, but he from a city, Chicago's no joke. They got more bodies in a day than my video uploads some days, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you it's rough out there. You know what I mean? They dropping bodies. Granados, when I was at the Broner Granados fight covering that, he was calling for peace because he knows how crooked it is, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to Ed Brown, man. Let me know what you guys think. Broner says if he's focused, no one can beat him, and he took this fight to get some respect on his name. Drop your thoughts in that comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.